What's up, you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre. Welcome back to the channel and this Marvel Avengers video. And today we're going to be breaking down a secret status effect that you can apply in Marvel Avengers that has the potential to double or even quadruple your damage output. It's called the battery effect, and it has to do with combining specific types of status effects together. Now, there's 6 different types of status effects in the game. You have PIM particles, you have cosmic particles, plasma particles, you have gamma radiation, shock damage, and cryo damage as well. And if you combine 2 specific kinds of status effects together, you can see the battery effect in action. And you might have already seen this taking place. If you've ever been in a game and you've seen lime green damage numbers on your enemy that are way higher than you're used to, that's the battery effect. It happens when you take positively charged damage types like plasma, particle, and cosmic and combine them with negatively charged damage types. You can remember the positive ones as being warm colors. Particle damage is red, plasma damage is orange, and cosmic is yellow. And then the negatively charged gamma types are all cool colors. Shock is blue, cryo is a blue, kind of a white blue, and gamma is green. And when you fully implant one of those, the opposite kind of damage will totally destroy an enemy. Like you see here, I fully implant PIM particles with this enemy, and my shock damage does twice the amount it's used to. And then once I get the second layer of shock damage, I actually get quadruple the amount of usual damage. You can especially notice it here with the 30,000 damage on this last attack. And I don't even have this character actually fully maxed out or kind of min-maxed for gathering stat damage or being good at doing criticals. This is just Black Widow with some PIM pistols and her shock sticks, and she can absolutely wreck. But the theoretical best combination of damage types to be would be plasma damage and gamma damage, because those are oppositely charged damage types, and they would do damage over time. Like you see this gamma damage doing over 17,000 damage per tick because the person is already PIM'd. And if that was plasma damage instead of a PIM shrink, it would be doing even more. So you can easily take down bosses if you combine it with the right stat damage. Now, this is kind of hard to do on your own. It's not exactly a tactic that's easy to execute by yourself. If you're a solo player with just your companion AI, you might want to potentially specifically stack a team together that has the right status effects. Like I have a Thor on my team and I'm a Black Widow. So we can both easily provide shock damage to this abomination that we're fighting. And then when he's shocked up, I can do some PIM damage, and that does a lot, or vice versa. I can PIM him out, and then we can both run in with our shock damage. But once again, this is a difficult task to do by yourself. If you can double fill their bars, if you have a team stacked where you're all running the same status types, like if you have a team stacked full of PIM damage and shock damage, like Black Widow and Thor have intrinsic shock damage. Or you could run someone, everybody has gamma damage, and you can run a Hulk who has intrinsic gamma damage, and then have a whole bunch of other people running plasma damage. You can definitely set up a team to specifically go for battery effect damage and absolutely wreck the end game. And I think that's actually what we're going to have to do when we get to some of these raid level bosses and stuff, is we're gonna have to think intelligently and fight intelligently if we want to actually survive these with 100%, not letting our friends go down, and earning the highest amount of stars so we can get the best rewards from these end game events. But I hope you guys learned something new from watching this video, and I hope you enjoy taking full advantage of the battery effect while you guys play Marvel Avengers. And if you need some extra tips on how to get good at Black Widow, you're going to want to click on the video on your screen right now. In the meantime, I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and I'm out.